So the big question, should you buy a Rolex? If you've been following the channel, you'll remember that a while back I picked up the Rolex Oyster Perpetual 36mm in the silver dial configuration. This is reference 126000. I actually made a 1-year review on that watch, and if you haven't seen that video yet, I'll link it right here so you can go and check it out. But today, I want to zoom out and talk about the bigger picture. Is buying a Rolex, whether it's an OP, Submariner, Datejust, whatever, is it worth it? A Rolex is more than just a watch. It's a brand wrapped in status, heritage, and aspiration. But with that comes this aura that can cloud objective thinking. People say it's an investment, some say it's overhyped, others just want one because, well, it's a Rolex. When I was first considering mine, I definitely bought into some of that mystique. And while I don't regret it, I do think a lot of people dive in without really knowing what they're getting or why. The cost for this brand is pretty steep, and that's something you should definitely consider. My OP36 cost just under $7,000 after taxes retail. And as I highlighted in the 1-year review, I was happy to get it at MSRP because Rolex prices on the secondary market are often inflated. There's also insurance, servicing costs every 5 to 10 years, and the fact that you're tying up a few $1,000s in your wrist. So if you're buying one purely for investment, keep in mind, this isn't the stock market. Yes, prices have gone up historically, but you shouldn't really bank on it. Here's where I want to bring back my experience. Over the past year, I've worn my Rolex to weddings, dates, vacations, and just regular days at home. And you know what? It still gives me that small thrill when I put it on, that emotional return, that sense of pride and appreciation. It can't be measured in dollars. But you have to ask yourself, do you want this watch for you, or are you chasing an image? Rolex isn't just a regular watch brand or an expensive face. It's a brand that obsesses over every part of the manufacturing process. And with that level of obsession, there's no question as to why the brand is known for such luxury timepieces. They're not just slapping together expensive parts. They build nearly everything in-house, from forging their own gold to crafting movements that undergo insane testing. Every Rolex is built to last. These are watches that walk the line between rugged tool and refined elegance. You can wear one in a boardroom or 300 meters underwater. Both are equally acceptable and can last for generations under the right care. If you're just getting into watches, Rolex isn't the only name in the game. For half the price of an OP, you can actually get a Tudor Black Bay, an Omega, or a Grand Seiko. Grand Seiko has finishing that rivals some watches 3 times the price, and Omega offers killer movements. So ask, is Rolex the right first step for you, or just the loudest brand in the room? In my case, the simplicity and versatility of the OP36 made sense, but I definitely did my homework. And that leads me to the next point. There are different types of watch buyers. The collector, the flexor, the enthusiast, the minimalist, there's a bunch of different names. But knowing who you are or want to be can help guide the decision. For me, I was somewhere in between the minimalist and the enthusiast. I wanted one great watch I could wear every day, and the Rolex Oyster Perpetual fit that build perfectly. But your answer might be different. Here's the honest truth. If you love a Rolex watch, understand what it is and what it isn't. And if you can comfortably afford it, yeah, it can be an amazing purchase. But if you're hoping it'll change how people treat you or think it'll magically make you money overnight, it's probably not the right move. Watches can be very personal, and a Rolex, despite the hype, is still just a watch. A damn good one, but still. So that's my take. If you're still on the fence, definitely check out my Rolex OP36 1-year review. I go deep on the ownership experience there and show how the watch is holding up after wearing it almost daily for a year. Let me know in the comments. Are you thinking about picking up a Rolex? What models caught your eye? If this video helped, smash the like button and subscribe because that would mean the world to me, as well as help my channel grow so that more people can see these types of videos and help them make an informed decision. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.